Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today what we're going to be talking about is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem line. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the Mutant Toddler Bebop and Rockstudy, and also Young Splinter. These two figures are recently released by Playmates, obviously. We've gotten the newest wave, and it just came out, I believe, this month. So I'm super hype about these because I am a big fan of the Mutant Mayhem toy line, the $10 line, which is the 4-inch guys. I know not a lot of people are a huge fan of them, but then you also get a lot that are a huge fan. So it's 50-50 when it comes to these Mutant Mayhem figures and their design. I'm one that not prefers, but do enjoy this version of these figures of the Turtles, and I like collecting them because I feel like they just bring a lot of fun and joy. So they really are figures that I really do enjoy collecting. May not be for everybody, but I'm glad to found when I went to the Walmart, they had all of them. I mean, every single figure from this line, except I didn't see Ray and I didn't see April O'Neil that should be released as well in the single packs. But other than that, they had everything, including the ones that I possibly reviewed by now. You should have seen those. If you haven't, go ahead and check out the video on the remastered vintage figures. They also had those, which I picked up as well. So I couldn't get my hand on the entire line of the Mutant Mayhem figures, but I got my hands on the ones that I really wanted, which is the Mutant Toddler Bebop and Rockstudy and Young Splinter. And as you guys can see right now, you should be seeing some B-roll footage of the packaging. It is a nice packaging, and I do enjoy it. I really do. I think they do a great job with the neon purple and green and stuff like that on the packaging. Obviously, you can see Young Splinter looks freaking amazing. One of the figures that I truly one of the main figures that I truly wanted from this new wave is the Young Splinter. So I'm glad that it was the first figure that I bought alongside the Mutant Tods, which can be kind of rare and hard to find. So I'm glad I went with those. Anyways, guys, enough talking about like these kind of the packaging and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get them out the box and let's take an in-depth look at how they look. And bottom line, should we even buy them or are we wasting our time? Alright guys, taking a look at Splinter Man, I really do enjoy this figure. This might be my favorite one out of the whole Mutant Mayhem line. Out of all of them. Regardless of the new wave or the old wave, doesn't matter. I think this is my favorite one. When I knew that Playmates was, doing this version of Splinter, I was really hyped about it. I didn't think we would even see it because it had like a little cameo in the movie. It wasn't like a big scene with Young Splinter. So when I saw the movie, I really hoped that they were going to make that version of Splinter. I didn't think it would be possible. So to see it being done and to perfection, may I say. And yes, this figure does share similar parts from the first Splinter that we did get, which is also a great Splinter. I will say they share the same half. The torso is different, obviously, but the bottom half is identical. It's the same. It's just a repaint. The arms are the same. You're getting a repaint on that. I think they added a new tail, and the tail on the Young Splinter has a shinier finish. As for the old Splinter, it doesn't have that finish, and obviously the head sculpt is different. This guy has a mustache and the famous hairstyle, which I absolutely love about the Splinter. And man, it does look like it's some kind of like, it looks softer than what it is. It's really not that soft, but it still has that kind of texture where you can say it is kind of soft, but it's not as what it doesn't feel as soft as it looks, guys. I don't know how to explain it, but that's my favorite feature of this figure, and Playmates outdid themselves with the mop. The mop is freaking awesome. It really does makes this figure. It really does. And the playability, as you guys can see, I should be showing some B-roll footage, so the playability with this Splinter is beyond what I have ever thought, I would be able to do with this figure. So really hyped about Splinter. Think he's a great figure. Not only think, I know is a great figure. Please don't pass out on this Splinter. Don't pass out on him. He's definitely worth it, and definitely get him. Maybe get two and keep one in box. Moving along to Bebop and Rockstudy, the toddler versions of Bebop and Rockstudy. I gotta say, I enjoy what Playmates is doing with the toddler line. I didn't think I was gonna be like that collector to get the toddler figures as well, but I gotta say, it truly is worth it because of one reason. I'll say this: because they're coming in a 2-pack for $10 and they're not charging us individually for each figure. Now, if each figure was about $7-8, even if it wasn't touching 10, if they were selling these at a single pack for about $6 or $7, I would say it would still be worth it, but at the same time, I would probably not be interested in getting them. The fact that they're coming in a 2-pack together for $10, I think that's the selling point, because these are very limited in articulation, but however, they're awesome and they really do make your collection stand out and pop. As you guys can see here, you can see them next to what is this guy? You can see them next to the toddler figures of the turtle line. You can see them next to Superfly. You can see them, all the playability that you do have in fun factor. Again, I think that's the selling point when you're looking at these toddler figures. Don't look at them in a point of collectible items. Look at them in the sense of, how can I make this kind of accessory type of feature make my collection look better, stand out, and pop, and for display purposes, basically. And they're freaking awesome. I really do think they're really awesome. I'm enjoying this toddler line more than what I thought, and I hope to see them all. I know Superfly is coming with a miniature version of him, a toddler version, so I want to get that. And again, like I said, man, I hope to see all toddler versions of all the figures. I think it would be dope, and I think Playmates have something going on with these type of figures, with these toddler line versions of these figures. But yeah, guys, in all honesty, this is a quick video. I just wanted to show you guys how cool these figures are and how fun the Mutant Mayhem line can be. I know it is definitely not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea to collect these kind of Mutant Mayhem toys, because these are, let's be honest, they're more like toys, not collectibles. We choose to collect them, but they truly are fun and they're worth collecting. For the price, for $10, I don't think you can go wrong. And they offer a lot of playability, a lot of fun factor. It's definitely a version that I truly like. You know, sometimes when you get new versions of the turtles, it might not always be the coolest. I'm not saying these are the best, but these are not bad. I like these a lot more than there's one versions of the turtles I don't like. I'll probably put a picture up on like what version I'm talking about, but these are not that bad, honestly. At first I was iffy about this line, like just the whole design of the turtles and whatnot, but really awesome, guys. But with all that being said, guys, thank you all for viewing, watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will catch you guys all on the next one.